Welcome back, everyone. Laser Beams here with another unboxing. This time we have the Bakugan Battle Planet Battle Brawlers card collection. That was really hard to say. That was a mouthful, but there's a lot in this package. So as you can see, this is not a package that comes with a Bakugan or a Bakugan Ultra. It is just a card collection pack, and it comes with 3 different packs. This set actually is the Dragonoid set, and it comes with a giant Dragonoid Ultra card. Obviously, it's not playable. It's more of a collector's thing, and it comes with 3 card packs. So we have a Dragonoid pack, a Hydra's pack, and Nilius. For some reason, my Dragonoid pack came off of its molding where it was supposed to be, but that's fine. It hasn't been opened. I just removed the tape, but we're going to go in and unbox this. But before we do that, we're going to check out the back of this box. So as we can see, give your card collection a boost, all right? So this comes with 3 10-card booster packs, so for a total of 30 cards. 1 giant collector card, emphasis on collector, can't play it because it's giant. And lastly, 2 promotional Baku cores. I'm not sure what promotional means. Hopefully you can use them, but we'll take a look at that in a second. And here's some more advertisement. I've already unboxed the Baku storage case and the battle arena. All right. So that being said, let's dive on into this. All right. So let's try opening this. I already slit all the tape pieces off, so this should open fairly easily. So we're going to open this from the bottom. Slide everything out. All right. So this is typically 2 plastics. There we go. All right. So before we actually open up the booster packs, let's take them out. We're going to set them to the side in a second. Let's see if we can get lucky. Oh, it seems to also come with a rule book. That's nice. These are always great. Oh, and this specifically goes into the card game. So hopefully I can use this to actually talk about the rules of the card game, if you're all interested in that. So we're going to set this aside over here. Leave this pack right here. And we're going to check out the Dragonoid Ultra card. So, as you can see, this is technically a hex. As we can see from the bottom, it is a common card, or it's a collectible card. I believe that's what the CC stands for this one. It is also XL, extra large. So reminder, this is not playable, but it's really nice. Looks really nice. The hex foil. Not sure. I don't think this is a Bakugan Elite. Could be. It is popping out of the frame in some points, but I'm not sure. But this looks really awesome. Definitely might frame it. Don't know. But let's set this in the back. The next thing we're going to take a look at are the 2 promotional Baku core. They actually come separately. They don't come stacked. So we're going to take a look at this Shield Baku core. See what it does. So, whoa. This is very interesting. This is huge amounts of B power for this Shield Baku core. So if you land on this, a Bakugan will get plus 650 B power, which seems a little broken to me. So that could be why it's called a promotional Baku core, because it's not actually supposed to be used, but who knows? It could be. I'm not sure. And then the next Baku core we have is the Fire Fist Baku core. Looks really nice, and this is plus 250 B power, plus 3 damage. So this seems a bit more reasonable. I don't see why these would not be used. There is nothing on this card down here, or this Baku core, that says it's like promotional, but it seems like it could be used in battle. So that plus 650... You got to take a gamble with this one, because if you play this down and your opponent lands on it and you don't, that's not going to bode well for you. So now we're going to get into the part of the video where I test my luck. All right, so I actually haven't opened any booster packs of any sort since back when Yu-Gi-Oh was first starting off. So that was in like the early 2000s. So it's been a long time. Hopefully my luck, hopefully luck favors me in this. I'm going to start with the Hydorus pack because Hydorus is what I like the least. It's the Bakugan I like the least. So we're going to take a look. We're going to open this up. Let's see if we can open this corner. See if this will be a nice way to open it. I don't think so. I am so bad at opening packaging. I would use my X-Acto knife, but I'm afraid of damaging the cards, but let's see. So each of these card packs come with 10, and I believe 2 of them are going to be rare or above. So we'll see. So first off, we have Light Break. So plus 300 B power. If you are Chaos, plus 600 B power instead. That seems like a lot of power for Chaos. This seems like a pretty good card. Next up, we have a flip card, Counter Pyrus. So for 0 energy, you counter a Pyrus card. Pretty awesome. Next, we have Exhilarate. For 1 energy, you draw a card, and this is an Aquas card. All right, next up, Cease Outsiders. So here we have a Darkest Dragonoid on the card. So block non-Darkest cards. Pretty sweet. I really like the design on this card. Light's Courage. Plus 400 B power. Domination. If your Bakugan hold the most Baku cores, plus 800 B power instead. And this takes 2 energy to play. And I believe when it says if your Bakugan, that's talking about your whole Bakugan team holds the most Baku cores, then you get plus 800 B power instead. So that's pretty awesome. Next we have Wither. Minus 3 damage. And this is for 1 energy. Interesting card. Next up, we have Titan Fangzor, Pyrus Titan Fangzor. This is awesome because I'll be getting a Pyrus Titan or a Pyrus Fangzor very soon. So I'll definitely be able to use this. So this is an evolution for Pyrus Fangzor, and this is 5 energy it costs to use. Here we have B power 800, so pretty powerful. 3 damage, and for every green Fist Baku core that you have, plus 2 damage, and I believe that's double attack, but like I said, I need to go through the rules, so I'm very familiar with the card game. All right, hero card, we have Olivia Styles. Nice design. So for Ventus Bakugan, they get minus 3 B power. So that's pretty awesome if you're a Ventus player, you know. But this costs 6 energy to use, so could be fairly risky. Next up, we have Titan Mantanoid Ultra. So let's see what this is. This is a super rare, as we can see down here from the SR. It is holographic, not a Hex or not a Bakugan Elite, just a normal Bakugan card. But now I need to get a Darkest Mantanoid to use this, but 400 B power, 10 damage. When you discard a card, this gets plus 400 B power. And this takes 5 energy to use. So pretty strong card. Excited to get one of these now. And then for the Hex card that we have, it's another Cease Outsiders. So that looks really nice. We've checked this out, but again, 3 ability points to use, or 3 energy, and block non-Darkest cards. So that was the first pack. Not bad. We got 2 Titan cards, which is pretty awesome. Titan Fangzor and Titan Mantanoid Ultra. So I'm going to set this down over here Sorry you won't be able to see that. But next up, we are going to open Dragonoid. Saving Nilius for last. Really like Nilius's design, so I'm going to save that one for last. So hopefully this video isn't too long. And let me know if there's any other way I can try and speed this up without cuts, if any of you guys are familiar. But trying to do this to the best of my ability. So for the Dragonoid deck, here we have Razor Claws. So for 3 energy, and again, this is a Ventus card, as you can tell because it's green, plus 2 damage, turbo. If you have the most energy cards in play, plus 7 damage instead. So pretty awesome if you have the most energy cards in play. Shadow Hue. So this takes 2 energy. Here we see that it's an action card plus 100 B power plus 3 damage. Nice. Next up, we have Smoke Armor. So for 3 ability or energy points, you have plus 500 B power. So I think that's a very interesting card. Definitely could use a lot of play. Starting off, because remember, your energy is your deck. So if you use this in the beginning, you might be able to spare 3 energy. Shock and Awe. So for 4 energy plus 4 damage, another Bakugan gets minus 300 B power. So could be very useful, very situational. Next up, a lot of Ventus cards here. We have Smash, 2 ability points to use, but plus 3 damage. Sorry, I got a cold. All right, starting that back up again. Now, Sonic Howl, another Ventus card. This booster pack is loaded with Ventus. This is very weird. But Sonic Howl, 3 energy to use, but plus 4 damage if Ventus energized this uncharged. Not sure what that means, but like I said, I need to look into this. Awesome. So here we have a Titan Howl Core Ultra. So B power 1200. That is pretty hefty. For Howl Core, I need to get a Ventus one because I do not have one. I just have the darkest one. And 8 damage, 6 ability points to use. That's a pretty hefty card. Next up, we have Hyper Nilius. I've not seen this card before. It is an evolution card to Nilius. This is pretty interesting. This seems like it's an evolution for an Aurelus card, and I heard there weren't that many Aurelus cards, so I'm really excited about this. This is not a rare card, I'm not sure. It seems, it is rare, so that's exciting. But that's B power 800 and 8 damage. If you discard this card, you may play it for free. So I would have to create a deck where I discard this card. Seems like I need to get an Aurelus Nilius. This is exciting. This is really cool. I like Nilius, so I'm down for that. Next up, we have Gravity Shift, and this is a super rare card. And it is holographic. So this is one of the holos in the deck, super rare. This costs 5 energy to use, but choose a Bakugan. Your opponent chooses if it gets plus 1000 B or 10 damage. Oh, so you choose a Bakugan and your opponent chooses if that Bakugan gets 1000 B power or 10 damage. Interesting. And last up, we have Cease Darkest. So this is a Darkest card, and it blocks other Darkest. And this is a Hex. It is not a Bakugan Elite. That's okay. But this card also looks really awesome. I got a lot of Ventus in this pull, so that's very interesting. We're going to put these down again. And we're going to open the last one, which is the Nilius pack. So, again, I'm going to try and open this as quickly as possible without damaging anything. been really excited about a lot of these pulls. That Hyper Nilius is going to be exciting to use as I become more familiar with the TCG. But I need to get an RS Nilius now. Alright, so starting it off, the Nilius pack with a Darkest card. Here we have Tainted Touch. What's cool is a lot of these cards I haven't had, so they're all different. So this is really awesome. For 2 ability points, or for 2 energy, sorry, you get +2 damage. Sacrifice, you may discard a card for +7 damage instead. So those sacrifice abilities let you discard cards for alternate abilities for this card. All right. So moving forward, we have sorry about that. We have Exhilarate, another card I have not seen yet, but it's a Aquas card. It is 1 energy to use, and it's a flip card. You just draw a card. Now, next up we have Terrify. I have not seen this card before. It looks like a werewolf. So maybe a Bakugan that's going to be released in the future? Maybe. But for 4 energy, -6 damage. Interesting. I wonder what the benefit of that is. I guess it's very situational, depends on the deck. Again, we have another werewolf-type creature, and this is Thought Decay. So, for 4 energy, you choose a player to discard 2 cards, and that's pretty good. But depending on certain situations, remember. So, let's say you have cards to spare, and your opponent's energy, which is their deck, is running low. So let's say they're on their last 2 cards. You can use Thought Decay to, end the battle right there. Make them discard, this says discard 2 cards. Not sure if this means cards in the deck. But as I said, if it is cards in the deck, you can have them discard their last 2 cards and lose the battle. But again, need to become more familiar with the rules. I definitely want to do a rules video. So, Cease Outsiders. Again, we've seen this. So, block non-Darkest Bakugan. Unrivaled Jump. Here we have Artulian in the art, which is awesome. I really like Artulian. He looks like a ninja. Love ninjas. But for 5 energy, which seems like a hefty cost, you get +900 B power, which is a hefty boost. This is a common card. Next up, we have Shadow Trap. 5 ability points to use, or 5 energy. -3 damage. If you sacrifice, you may discard a card for -3 damage for all enemy Bakugan instead. So, very interesting. Shell Shield. So, this is 2 energy to use. -3 damage for each Ventus Bakugan on your team. That's exciting. Or not really exciting. I'm not sure what I'm saying. But again, I need to experiment and see how situational these cards are. Next up, we have the super rare, which is Bodyguard. And this is for Chaos. +1. Not sure what that symbol means. Then +1 damage for each point of that symbol that Bakugan has. So I'm assuming this is something that counters are going to need to be used for. This symbol, maybe you put like a chip down to track how many of these you have. But interesting. Really nice design. I really like this. And lastly, the Hex here. Not a Bakugan Elite, but it is Wild Strike. So, -4 damage and energize this uncharged. Not sure what that means, but ability points are 4 energy to use. So that is the last card we have here. So overall, I think some pretty good pulls. Nothing that I've noticed that I can really use with the Bakugan that I have. So I was hoping for, like Titan Nilius, Titan Dragonoid, those cards, but that's okay. I'll definitely get more of these boosters as time goes on. So this is exciting, though, that you get some pretty rare cards in every pull. So that's super exciting. So I think I'm going to end the video here. Thank you all for watching this unboxing, and hopefully you'll see some more real soon. So thanks for watching, everyone.